Good evening and welcome to Blueprint Explosive Exclusives. There's live action happening at the Yamuna Ghats in the national capital. The new cabinet has been sworn in today. The first cabinet meeting has taken place and now it's time for the cabinet at the Ghats of the Yamuna, where we have our reporters in fact joining us live. Let's cut across live in fact to all of our reporters. If we can quickly bring them up on our screen. You can see over there of course Madhavdas Singh Sirsa. We have Kapil Mishra as well as Parvesh Verma who's there. Let's go across to Isha. We have Mohit also joining us on the broadcast. Pradeep Datta also joining us on the show as we speak. Let me come across to you first. Mohit, this is very significant because it is not just symbolic in terms of this Aarti that's happening, but also of course what's very important is that it's a clear statement of intent, and the cleanup of the Yamuna, Mohit, is something that the BJP, the Prime Minister himself have all promised.
Well, yes, in fact, a big message that just before the Delhi cabinet has come from the BJP and from the Delhi cabinet that Yamuna, they have promised that they will clean Yamuna, and Yamuna has been on the forefront of their agenda and will be on the forefront of their agenda. Now, I'll show you the visuals around here. Everything is being prepared over here for the Yamuna Aarti, but very interesting visuals. Madhav sir, I'll show for our viewers over here. I'll ask my camera person, Kamal, to pan towards that side, and you can see while all the leaders, the cabinet minister, the Delhi CM are on the stage over there, and they will be performing Aarti. On the other side, on the Yamuna bed, you'll see that how the machines that have just a week ago, they have been brought in to clean the Yamuna, they are at the work. So politics is also about perception, the narrative. So the narrative that is coming from the BJP is clear that it is their intent to clean Yamuna. None other than Home Minister Amit Shah has stated while releasing the BJP's manifesto that Yamuna's riverfront will become like Sabarmati riverfront. They will be constructed in lines in same like that in next 3 years. So the message is loud and clear. Look at these visuals over here. Now the BJP workers are over there on a boat. This is also a message that this particular area can also be developed as a tourism spot, as a tourist spot. So while on one hand, on this particular side, we have the Aarti, which will take place in some time from now, and all the leaders are sitting on the stage. The other message is from the other side of Yamuna, that how the cleaning of Yamuna has started. And remember that how Yamuna was at the center during the election campaign, while the Aadmi party alleged that the BJP government in Haryana has mixed poison in the water from Yamuna in Haryana. While we saw that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, they all attacked the Aadmi party, saying that this statement is condemnable. And Yamuna was at the forefront in the elections. BJP has been saying this, that in next 3 years they will completely transform Yamuna, and perhaps that is why we see just before the first cabinet meeting, and the first information that came was that first the Yamuna Aarti will first the cabinet will take place, and then the Yamuna Aarti will take place. Okay. But then it was changed. First, now what we see is that preparation for Yamuna Aarti are going on, and after that we'll see that the first cabinet will take place. So all the cabinet ministers are there sitting on the stage. And shortly from now, Rekha Gupta, the Delhi Chief Minister, will also be coming over here, and then the Yamuna Aarti will start at here.
Stay with us, Mohit. Let me quickly get a word from Isha as well. Isha, I believe the members of the cabinet are right behind you. Take us through who all is present. When exactly is this Aarti expected to begin?
Right, absolutely. Yamuna has been at the center of politics when it comes to the Delhi elections. Currently showing you around here the visuals. We are present at this particular Yamuna Ghat. On our frames, you can see Kapil Mishra, Madhavdas Singh Sirsa, Parvesh Verma there as well. In fact, Mr. Ajay Sood is also there. You can see Madhavdas Singh Sirsa just folded his hands, greeted the media as well. You can see Ashish Sood is also there. You can see that religious seers all donning orange, their orange outfits are here, and you can hear that the music of the Aarti has also started, and in fact you can see a very celebratory mood. BJP leaders greeting each other. The Delhi Chief Minister, the newly elected Delhi Chief Minister, will be here, and she will also be part of the Aarti. In fact, like Mohit was also pointing out, Yamuna has been at the center of Delhi politics, and even before the cabinet, the first meeting of the cabinet can take place, Yamuna Aarti is taking place. And of course, this is very symbolic in nature because all leaders of the BJP, whenever they have come here, including Yogi Adityanath, they all have slammed the Aadmi party for neglecting the Yamuna completely, for the toxic form that has completely engulfed the Yamuna in several instances. In fact, people in the Purvanchali population in Delhi also does associate Yamuna to Chhat, and that has also added to the discontentment towards the Aam Aadmi
Yes,
Party.
all right.
But
So quickly
BJP
coming back to you as
definitely-
well, and Pradeep Datta, in fact, continuing to be with us. In fact, Pradeep, if you can take us through what's happening over there as well. I believe that you're also at the Yamuna Ghat. What exactly is the mood over there? All right, we don't have Pradeep at the moment with us. Let's quickly shift focus to our guests now who are with us. We're going to come back to you, Mohit, as well as Isha, as soon as the updates take place on ground. All right. But Mohit, the larger question I want to ask you is this, that, you know, with this, the task for the BJP government will be very clear in terms of actually cleaning up the Yamuna. It's not going to happen overnight. There will have to be various plants that are set up. There will have to be an altogether different kind of pipeline system that is put in place so that clean water comes into the national capital. And also as far as the flow of water on the Yamuna itself, you know, all of that changes. What is the timeline? What is the roadmap? What are your sources in BJP telling you?
Well, you see, Home Minister Amit Shah, while he was releasing the manifesto, when he spoke about Yamuna and how they want to construct a Yamuna riverfront in the lines with the Sabarmati riverfront, he said that it will take 3 to 4 years, but then Yamuna will be on the main agenda, and perhaps that is why we see that how for the first just before the first cabinet, all the cabinet ministers are here and they will be performing the Yamuna Aarti. So the messaging is loud and clear that Yamuna will be on the agenda. It is the guarantee of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, because not just Home Minister Amit Shah, not just JP Nadda, but Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in all his rallies, 4 of the rallies of Prime Minister Narendra Modi I attended, and in those rallies Prime Minister Narendra Modi focused on Yamuna and how politics was being played on Yamuna. Yamuna was not cleaned by the then Aam Aadmi Party government, and how BJP has a mega plan to clean Yamuna. So let's talk to a few of the people over here and ask them what exactly they have to. Sir, कितनी देर में आरती शुरू होगी अभी?
लगभग मात्र 15
कितने साल से आप कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे? अभी तो 1 साल हुआ है यहाँ पे।
हाँ, लगभग इतना समय हो गया आरती करते हुए।
अच्छा बताइए, कितनी बड़ी बात है कि एक सरकार जो है कैबिनेट से पहले दिन अपना काम शुरू कर रही है यमुना आरती से। यमुना पे पूरा फोकस रहेगा और दिल्ली वाले चाहते हैं यमुना साफ हो जाए।
दिल्ली वालों के मन में धारणा है, जैसे गंगा जी जाते हैं हम लोग स्नान करने के लिए, कि वो लोग स्नान करने जमुना जी के अंदर आए, तो यही भाव है उनका। और सरकार से भी यही आग्रह हम लोगों ने भी किया है कि भाई जिस प्रकार आप आरती करने यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं, तो एक संकल्प यहाँ पे आगे करें कि यमुना को 5 वर्षों में हम नीट एंड क्लीन करके
आप एक चाहते हैं कि सरकार इस टाइम आज आई है, पहला दिन है, 5 साल है, एक संकल्प लिया जाए कि यमुना के वादे पे हम आए हैं सरकार में और यमुना साफ हो जाए ताकि लोग यहाँ पे गंगा की तरह डुबकी लगा सके।
जी बिल्कुल।
All right, Mohit, I'm going to come back to you. Very interesting voices there on ground as well. Isha as well reporting from on ground there at the Yamuna banks. But let's quickly shift focus to our guests who are joining us. We have Syed Zafar Islam, national spokesperson of BJP. Dr. Akashdeep Buni, political analyst, also joining us on the show. Dr. Akashdeep Buni, very, very important. It's not just symbolic, but also an indication of which way the government wants to work. And this has been one area where even Mr. Kejriwal has admitted that his government could not succeed as far as the promises made to the people of Delhi are concerned.
I totally agree with you that cleaning of Yamuna should be the top priority of Bharatiya Janata Party, as they have promised in this particular election. My point is that here that all the promises will be kept in check by the Aam Aadmi Party in opposition, because not only in the case of 2,500 rupees to women, also 15,000 jobs to Delhiites, 500 rupees gas cylinder. All the promises will be kept in check so that Aam Aadmi Party will be playing a good opposition role. Now, Bharatiya Janata Party has many things on its shoulders. They had many promises made. Now it's time to deliver. And they should stop the vendetta politics and get on with the work. And this Yamuna Aarti, I also say that this is a welcome move. And however, last time we have seen that some machines have been started working. It is interesting that after the Aam Aadmi Party government went off from the power, then only LG has started with the machine cleaning. It is shocking that till now, where were the machines? Why they were not employed since last 10 years?
Okay, politics already playing out. In fact, while the Vikas Rekha, if I can use the term, will be looked at very closely of the new BJP government side, Zafar Islam, you have Mr. Akashdeep Muni questioning why was this machine not being used up until now? Is that indeed the case?
Sorry, come again. There was a problem.
We have Mr. Akashdeep Muni, who of course is a political analyst, leans towards the Aam Aadmi Party. He is questioning why is it that this cleaning machine which is now there in the Yamuna was not utilized up until now? Because he has said that earlier also his allegation is that the LG's office has been a hurdle in the Aam Aadmi Party government implementing various schemes. Your response, Mr. Zafar Islam?
I think all this statement will keep coming from Aam Aadmi Party and people who support Aam Aadmi Party because they failed to deliver anything what they had promised. So it is perfectly fine if they are making this kind of statement. We don't have to pay any heed to such a statement. We are very focused on what needs to be delivered to people of Delhi, what we have committed and what we have promised, and those things need to be delivered, and we are working towards that. It is one of the commitment we have that we will clean Yamuna Maiya, and that is what being done, and all the machines will come. Everything what needs to be done will be done to ensure that it's a clean water, drinkable water, and it is something which we have promised, which we will deliver. We are not going to talk to or do meme with any of these fraudsters, our party and their leaders, because they have only misled the people of Delhi. They have only cheated the people of Delhi. They are fraudsters. They have done fraud in Delhi.
Okay.
They will be made accountable for what.
Nimir Rastogi, the Aam Aadmi Party has done fraud on the people of Delhi, and you will be made accountable for your actions as a BJP spokesperson. Your response to that?
Madhav, it's a momentous day. It's a day of great significance. It's a day of etiquettes. It's a day of dignity. So I would rather ignore the distasteful remarks by my BJP colleague. I congratulate him and also expect that the real governance will start rolling from now onwards. And just like somebody else on the panel said that 20,000 job. No, it's not 20,000 job. They have promised 20 lakh jobs. So they've already wasted around 12-13 days. So they better be saving their energy of bitterness on Aam Aadmi Party and, just whiling away their time. They should focus and concentrate on the vision that they have shown, unless it is an illusion that they have shown to the people of Delhi.
All right. Is it an illusion you've shown, Syed Zafar Islam?
Okay. I think I want to assure her, and through her, all their political leaders, that we are a party who believes in delivery. We have been serving people not only in Delhi, but in many parts of the country. They've always blessed us purely because we have always served them the way they wanted us to serve. In terms of, we have always been have come across as per their expectations.
Okay.
So let me assure you, my sister, that people of Delhi will be extremely happy.
Okay,
because
let me bring
we are
in.
committed to deliver.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll of course go to keep track of that, and that's a very important aspect because, from water pollution, air pollution to civic issues, flooding during monsoons, all these are key issues that impact people on ground in Delhi. Will things be different? Will they not be different? We'll certainly be keeping a close eye on that. But JVC Sriram, the symbolism of beginning, the first day, the cabinet just have in fact, the swearing in was just about 6 hours ago, and now you already have, the entire cabinet on the banks of the Yamuna performing the Yamuna Aarti. There's already a cleaner there that we can see in the background, and clearly, of course, the intent of not just cleaning up the Yamuna but also paying and worshipping the Yamuna is something that the government is doing on very first day, highlighting also a failed promise of the previous government.
Good evening, Madhav. I think that's not just optics. I think it shows the commitment. Now we expect the BJP government to walk the talk and ensure that it may take 3 years, it may take 5 years, because cleaning up a river like Yamuna is not going to be an overnight task, but they have shown the resolve, and we do have faith that that resolve is maintained and the river is cleaned, because what Delhi had voted for is for civic infrastructure. They did not vote for anything else. They voted for clean air, clean water, and pollution-less sanitation, and more importantly, the rejuvenation of River Yamuna. These were neglected by Aam Aadmi Party. Aam Aadmi Party was playing drama for the last 10 years. They were only spending money on advertisement. The money that they had spent on advertisements, if they had actually spent on the civic issues of Delhi, Delhi would today be Delhi. They promised Delhi to become a Paris, London, Washington, but they spent on Sheesh Mahal. Arvind Kejriwal kept spending on advertisement, as a result of which what he delivered was Somalia. And that's why...
Spending priorities. Nimir Rastogi, respond to JVC. He's saying it's a misplaced spending priorities of the previous AAP government, from Sheesh Mahal to advertisements, rather than spending on the people of Delhi, that has led to this situation of failed promises. Your response to that?
Madam, the problem is that they are still in the campaign mode. They have not really, it has not sunken in that they are now at the helm of affairs. And all these, criticizing Aam Aadmi Party will not get them anywhere. Let me remind them that the people of Uttar Pradesh, Haryana also voted for clean air, clean atmosphere, sanitation, but after months and years of their rule, it is still dirty. The sanitation is horrible. The rivers in UP and other places are still dirty. The air is still 10 times more dirty than polluted than Delhi. So please, instead of making tall promises and symbolism and rhetoric, please get on the ground and start working.
All right. Nimir Rastogi, the fact is that the National Capital Party was in power, and ma'am, it is a fact that it is the world's most polluted city many times over. I don't think we can take away from that. But for the moment, I'm going to ask our guests to stay on with us. We're going to take a very quick break. We believe that Yamuna Aarti is going to start in a few moments from now. We'll bring you live visuals from there as well. Please stay tuned.